built. Two experts build each one piece by piece from a combination of aluminum, titanium, steel, and magnesium. The process is so meticulous, it takes 2 weeks to build a single engine. Here, they install the crankshaft in its housing before bolting on temporary spacers to hold it in place. This will allow them to rotate the engine block in preparation for the next step. It's now time to install the pistons, which can only be inserted from above. The connecting rods are made of titanium, illustrating Bugatti's famous flair for detail. Ettore Bugatti's initials can even be found here, where they will be invisible once installed. The worker rotates the piston rings to prevent knocking and to effectively seal off the combustion chamber from the crankshaft. The worker then oils the piston by hand to prepare it for installation. A clamping device uniquely designed to hold pistons allows him to carefully situate the component before sinking it into position. Rotating the engine block, he removes the temporary extensions to prepare for the next step of attaching the rods to the crankshaft. This part is called the connecting rod cap. After applying grease, the technician bolts the cap onto the connecting rod, securing it around the crank pin. He then uses a hand tool to loosely fasten the bolts in place. Then a custom-made device finishes up the job, simultaneously tightening the fasteners to the precise torque specified by the engineers. A monitoring system keeps track, ensuring that all bolts are correctly tightened. Now, the technicians carefully lower the bearing case onto the crankcase, sealing in the crankshaft. The finished 8-liter 16-cylinder engine will produce 1,200 horsepower at 6,400 RPM. And it will have a torque of 1,100 foot-pounds between 3,000 and 5,000 RPM. First, the technicians have to install the lower intake manifold. There are 2 upper sections of the intake manifold, each feeding 8 cylinders. Like the bulk of the engine, these components are aluminum. Look closely and you can see a tiny version of Ettore Bugatti's initials on the heads of the aluminum bolts that secure the manifold. The engine is now complete. It's time to transfer it to the testing facility and start it up. The engine spends 8 hours on the testing rig as technicians rev it up to its full power and torque in multiple cycles. While monitoring the performance, the technicians also run in the engine. There will be no need for customers to break it in slowly. The exhaust manifolds and turbochargers glow red hot, their surface temperatures reaching up to 1,470 degrees Fahrenheit, with exhaust gases at 1,800 degrees. The engine is now completely assembled, tested, and run in. A technician performs the final quality check and prepares it for transport. This quad-turbocharged 8-liter behemoth produces 1,200 horsepower. Unique among production engines, it has 64 valves, but thanks to careful engineering, it only needs 4 camshafts. At its top speed, the engine inhales 5,300 liters.